Hello, and welcome to my Kingdom Hearts 3 D23 trailer analysis. For some odd reason you ended up on this video and haven't seen the trailer, I highly suggest you go watch the trailer in the link below. Then come back here and check out this in-depth analysis of this trailer. Now, let's get started. So in this specific scene right here, we see Sora hop up onto a rail and use flow motion to grind on this rail. As he grinds on this rail, it becomes a sort of a on-rail shooter. Very interesting. Obviously, this is still in Olympus because of the architecture and Hercules is in the party. Right here, we get another good look at that Olympus Keyblade. It even has a little Zeus symbol at the top that I actually haven't noticed there myself. But now, let's move on to the next scene. I also want to point out here in the rail grinding section, we see yellow operas in the background, at least that's what they look to be. Right after that, we get this crazy Sora flow motion platform scene going up to this tower-like structure. As you can see, when Sora does his flow motion, there's these little stars that indicate when he's able to jump to that specific area. And guys, we've actually seen this before in a previous Kingdom Hearts trailer, as you can see right here. Now, if I'm correct, this is our first look at a save point in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. Apparently it has some kind of handle on it, and maybe Sora can grab that and does some kind of interaction with the world. Maybe even open this gate we see up ahead. Who knows for sure? Only time will tell. By the way, I also forgot to mention that Sora activates this with Flow Chain. Now before we move on to the next scene, I need to point out that the translations for these three things are Super Slide, Jump, and Blaster. So now for this segment, we have switched to the English version of the trailer, so now we can actually see the command prompts. But the first thing that pops out to me in this scene is we see the Neo Shadows and Nobodies, specifically Dusks. But what pops out even more than that is that this is Twilight Town. In the last trailer, we actually seen this area of Twilight Town before, except with Xemnas and Ansem there standing in front of the gate. I am speculating this is either before or after this confrontation with these Heartless. I still find weird is though in the other trailers we've seen the hole that leads to the mansion is sealed. Do we eventually break that hole down, or is there another way to get to the mansion now? I find that very interesting. I wonder how that's actually going to play out. Even though this isn't part of this trailer, I still like to mention there's the struggle poster right there. I haven't really seen anybody talk about this. What if you could enter the struggle tournament again as Sora? That'd be really cool. Also, during a cool combo, Sora activates this cool finisher that pushes the enemies back. Now here's where things get interesting. When Sora switches to his Keyblade transformation Double Arrow Gun, which used to be Two Shoot Blaster or something along those lines, his costume changes into a blue costume, similar to a Wisdom form actually, and all his attacks seem magic based. As you can see right here, Sora built up enough with his combos to gain access to his magic launcher, which what we will see next. Here we see Sora activate Magic Launcher, so it's basically like a cannon type lance weapon that shoots, as we can see right here, and it has huge explosion effects. Here's where my speculation starts to come in. So every single Keyblade transformation that has a magic based transformation, will he get this blue form just like a Wisdom form, which is magic based? I don't know, maybe that's possible. Maybe it might just be for this Keyblade, or maybe it'd be for any Keyblade, like I said before, that includes magic as the main source of damage dealing. If so, that's extremely interesting that they're doing this, and it's resembling Wisdom form a lot. with the whole blue and the stars. The stars reminding me of the Star Seeker, of course. I don't know for sure though, but it's very interesting. First thing we see here is Sora staggering that giant Heartless and then pushing it back. I believe we've already seen this giant Heartless before in a screenshot released on Twitter. And here we can see the prompt for Counter Shield is actually available. And then he immediately builds it back up. And just like my man Shadixik, he drops some hot Faraga on the mic. Whoops, I'm sorry. I mean, Sora performs a Faraga move and performs a magic finisher. And after this, he gains access to the situation command Faraza. Oh yeah, and yeah, there's Hercules. Yeah, that's the end of that. Sora just gets bodied, and then the text that was going around this whole trailer for the whole time, that annoying text, finally pops up and shows you what it says, and now it can finally go away. First, it says, "Don't assume your dreams are just fantasy. If you can imagine a world, believe in it and dive in." We've seen this before, but this probably has something to have to do heavily with the theme in Kingdom Hearts 3, because every Kingdom Hearts game has some type of theme to it, and the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole has a main theme, but this theme may intertwine even more with this game. Oh god, this editing is tough. That's it, right? Oh god, there's more!
どこだよここ。ん？俺たちちっちゃくなってる？それにこの格好。あっ
ちは驚いてもいいのかな?
Yes, Toy Story hype, so excited. But all I gotta say is if Toy Story can be in this game, where's my Cory in the House world? It's a Disney property. Square. Square. Please. But anyways, in all seriousness, we get Toy Story as a world, one of my favorite Disney and Pixar movies, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy have been shrunk down to toy-sized characters. They're basically like Legos almost, and that's really cool. I think that Nomura said he always wanted to make a Toy Story world and always include it into Kingdom Hearts, but now he finally gets to do that. So that's gonna be awesome, and we get to play as Toy Sora. My only question is, why does Donald and Goofy look like that? Like, Sora's toy version of himself is the modified version of his outfit, but Donald and Goofy have brand new outfits. Is that gonna be their new outfits, like, for real in the actual game? Or is it just for this world? Because those don't look like something you see just in a toy world. That seems something that's possible in the actual game. So right off the bat here, we see Sora and Donald yell Heartless, and then they charge into battle, and we see Sora has a brand new Keyblade that's from this world. Right after, we see Sora go straight into battle, and these Heartless have jetpacks and guns. And we see Sora build up the situation command, and he gets something called a Hyper Hammer. We'll go more into that later. And he goes into using a Blizzaga move, and then he does a dive with flow motion. Really love these combos. Here we see the finisher from earlier where he pushes back the enemy. And as well as we see Hyper Hammer prompt and Thundaza situation command.
君たち新しいおもちゃなのか？
おもちゃ？
さっきのモヤモヤのことを知っているのか？
あれはハートレスだよ。
ハートレスは前からここにいたのか？
いや、最近になって現れたんだ。
そういえば、そのハートレスが現れたのとみんながいなくなった時期は一致するな。
他に何か手がかりはないかな。みんなが消えた時に変わったこととか。
あれかな。
あれだな。あれですね。
どれ？
アンディたちが消えた直後、 あの黒いモヤモヤと一緒にお前たちのようなフードのついた黒い格好をしたやつが現れた。
黒いフード、それってまさか
13機関。
知ってるやつなのか？
ここで起こってる異変の原因がわかるかもしれない。俺たちに任せてくれないか？
いや、空たちだけには任せられない。
え？
みんながいなくなった原因がわかるなら俺たちの問題でもある。むしろ力を貸してくれ。
あそれでその黒コートはどこに？
軍曹、偵察隊からの報告は？
ターゲットが最後に確認されたのはギャラクシートイズです。
最近できた新しいおもちゃ屋だな。案内するよ。窓から屋根を伝っていくんだ。
So for the first time, the gang meets Woody and Buzz. Now, what's going on here is, after they meet Woody and Buzz, they describe what's been going on here and how the Heartless just immediately showed up. And Sora offers to take care of the problem. But Woody says he doesn't really need somebody else to deal with their problems. So instead, they decide to join forces together and then go deal with the issue. But there's one big issue. Andy is missing, as well as a bunch of the toys. So that means we could probably see people like Jessie, because this takes place after Toy Story 2, confirmed by Nomura. So we might see other toys like Jessie. Then Buzz Lightyear goes on to explain how a guy in a black coat appeared out of nowhere with the Heartless, and Sora, of course, the genius he is, takes the time to think who could that be, and it's somebody from the organization. Or is it? We'll talk more about that later. When I saw Toy Story, the last thing I expected to see was us actually hopping out of the window and traveling the streets of Toy Story, I guess you could say. There's a lot that happens in this specific scene, so I'm gonna get cracking. So right here it is confirmed when you jump from a far height, you actually do the dive, and it gives you the ability to do a dive strike. In this still shot, there's a few operas right here, by the way. As you see, Sora's doing this really smooth looking air combo with a finisher that we see on the ground. So it looks like this finisher will be an air and ground combo finisher. If so, that's actually pretty cool. As you can see, the big boys are back. I hate these guys. But now we finally see Power Form in action, aka Hyper Hammer. And yes, you can have four other party members at once. Best game ever made! After that, we see that Hyper Hammer or Power Form changes a Faraga move to become an area of effect move. Then this boy Sora combos until he gets this freaking finisher. Look at this thing. Then right here we see the prompt for Drill Punch, which is the next transformation. So here we see Sora finally pull out that drill punch. You see this right here? It's so clean looking. Then he slams the ground and it has some kind of area of effect move that happens, and he also drills underground. Like, hello? Sora going underground? Sora underground? When Sora uses arrow, it has some kind of tornado effect more than wind when he's in this power form. After Sora does those clean combos, we see this insane whip type thing that like whips around an enemy and smashes them to other enemies. That's a really cool finisher. Alright guys, the next scene is the final scene, and I'm finally done with this video. So I'm gonna use this time to say, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more, hit that like button. Alright, let's go through this one quickly. You're in a toy store. Giant robots, Zerg robots. That is not the inverse symbol. Kingdom Hearts Titanfall edition. The controls say tackle, blaster, punch, booster, charge, dash, and eject. So yeah, that's how Sora does that. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I'm not going to talk about the combat here because we've analyzed the combat enough so we know how it works. And there's pretty much a reaction command in this world where you press triangle to click ride, so you hop into the giant robot, as you can see. Alright, you get it? This world's really cool, or this section of the world's really cool. Now let's move on.
心なき者と抜け殻が合わさり新たな命を得たか。ハートレスとノーバディの関係を見るようだな。お前ら何がしたいんだよ。我らも欠落した闇を手に入れなければならない。それにはこの世界の心のつながりが手がかりになる。
I'm not gonna go too deep into this because some people don't like too much story talk, so I may make a separate video just on these scenes. So I'm just gonna go say what's basically blatantly said. Xehanort's basically here because he's trying to figure out how things work and how hearts connect to each other in this world, and he thinks they can provide a clue. So that's Xehanort's main purpose, or young Xehanort's main purpose for being here. The only thing I have to say about this is...
Yo, I got the better right here.
I will forever regret that reaction. I sounded so crazy. Like, anyways, this video took a while to make. I spent my whole day doing this, but if you guys really enjoyed this video, if you made it this far, you're a true MVP. You deserve an award. But anyways, anybody who decided to even check this video out deserves some kind of an award. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Well, you don't have to hit the like button if you didn't like the video, but if you do want to see some more, you should hit the subscribe button.